We were separated in the gene expression program into a small outbuilding called the containment. Originally it was contained, gene regulation studies were contained there, and no genetic engineering could be brought into the main building. It was completely separate. Riccardo Cortesi, as you remember, was the head, sadly passed away a few years ago and sorely missed by many of us. And it was essentially a little Italian outstation. And I think when you joined the containment in those days, you bought into the life. You played football, Italy against the rest of the world on Sunday morning. You would have dinner with the Italians in the evening. Someone would disappear into the kitchen, produce a plate of pasta. Someone else would run off into the lab to take samples for everyone else or put things on ice. It was a mixture of social life and science life, and there was really little life outside EMBL or outside the containment.
The community at EMBL at the time was much smaller, the physical infrastructure was much smaller, but as a PhD student here, how do you feel it prepared you for the rest of your career?
Well, the first thing I should say is that the small size has a huge advantage, which is that because there were so few PhD students, we were fairly tightly networked. We had weekly, bi-weekly meetings, seminar series. Everyone knew everyone else, and everyone knew all the experiments that were going on in their labs. So as a result, even as a PhD student, I had the feeling I could talk to pretty much anyone at EMBL. I knew everyone. I could talk to anyone about their science, and they could talk to me about my science. And I found this input from very different disciplines extremely stimulating and very helpful. And I think that's what helped me very much when I went on to work as a postdoc.